One of the 5 Greenwood police officers now accused in an ethics violation is also suing the police chief and the city.
He claims he's the victim of retaliation. Tonight, Lauren Kostick sits down with the officer and shares what he says triggered this whole thing.
I think it was March 31st.
Greenwood officer Sam Bowen says this all started back in May during the primary election.
Mark Myers and Chief Eisen were deliberately lying to the public about certain things.
Bowen said he then used his personal Facebook account to comment about the city's crime rate and low morale in the department.
That's when I started hearing the rumor that Chief Eisen was not happy with what I posted and had even made the comment he was going to get me for it.
The day of the election, he said the chief took away his take-home car and his right to work as an off-duty officer. Then in June, Bowen filed a lawsuit against the city and chief, claiming his First Amendment rights were violated.
Right after they got served the lawsuit, suddenly there's an investigation into me.
13 News received copies of the charging documents in this disciplinary investigation. It shows Bowen's instant messages with 5 other officers. The messages include numerous statements that many would find offensive, so we have chosen not to show them. Bowen and his lawyer declined to comment specifically about the language in the messages, but said, quote, "The communications involved were all private banter among the officers involved. It was never intended to be more than private verbal horseplay." The chief recommended 5 of the officers be terminated, and so far 3 resigned, and 2 others, including Bowman, are facing disciplinary charges.
And the entire investigation, like I said, stems from me filing this lawsuit. That's ultimately what it is.
And a lawyer representing the city and the chief declined to comment on this lawsuit. Coming up at 6, I'll walk you through the next steps for this case and the investigation into the officers. Lauren Kostick, 13 News.